She lived life the way she wanted to and made her dreams come true.
Hello, beautiful Aries. I'm Trini. Welcome to your general tarot reading for Aries Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for the month of August. We are going to take a look at everything. Spiritual guidance, overall energy. I'll lay a Celtic crossbreed for you. I'll also pull cards for love, money, and career. And we'll close with a spirit animal card. And I love to do that to know what energy is supporting you at this time. Now, before I start pulling cards, I love to play a healing tone to raise your vibration and help you to relax so that you're open to receive all of the wonderful messages that universe has for you. So beautiful Aries, go ahead and take a nice deep breath in through your nose and out through your mouth. Release any tension that you feel in your body. Allow any fears, doubts, or worries to melt away. Know that this is your time. I see truth, I hear truth, I know truth, and I speak truth. So must it be on all dimensions. Ashe. Alright, Aries, let's get into it. We're going to open up with a card for manifestation, just to get an overall energy for your reading. Alright, trust all will be well. I feel like you have been planting seeds to see something take shape in your life. There's something that you've wanted to see come about and you are working really hard. But Divine is saying that now it's time to trust. And I feel like for some of you, it's time, this is coming through, it's time to rest. Not only to trust, but also to rest because you've been working really, really, really hard. And beware of sometimes working so hard to the point where you exhaust yourself. If you are exhausted, then you want to build more time into your schedule to rest and rejuvenate, okay? All right, so I feel like the month of August is going to be about balance for you. It's going to be about finding that happy medium between working hard and also, and you know, you are so motivated, Aries, and a lot of times that drive can push you beyond where your physical body is ready to take you, and that's just because, you know, at the end of the day, we're all human. So there are things that you want to do sometimes that you've planned for mentally, you're ready for spiritually, emotionally, you're there, but it's like your body is just like, wait a minute. Take a rest. And so listen to that, okay? Because that'll make it so that when you hop back on the saddle and you're doing things and working hard, you're going to be more inspired, because when your physical body is rested and in a good place, then mentally and energetically you're going to have more inspiration. Okay, so the goddess that's coming through for you is Kali, endings and beginnings. So this is kind of like that tower energy. This is purification. And so I feel like, yeah, it says the old must be released so that the new can enter. I do feel like there may be something that you're holding on to, and it has been for a sense of comfort, or for some of you, you have been told by society, or you may have grown up with this way of thinking that you have to constantly be there for other people and you need to be nice at all times and you need to, you know, and so there's a lot of pressure that you've been feeling to remain in contact with someone or to continue a relationship that you really feel in your heart of hearts is done with. There's something that you have been continuing to hold on to out of either a sense of obligation or because of the comfort that it provides for you, just to know that it's there just in case. But Divine is saying that you don't need that anymore. You can move forward and do what's truly best for you and what you're guided by your soul to do, okay? So have confidence as you let go of things that no longer serve you. This could be a relationship. It could be even a work environment or a situation where You've been benefiting in some way, but you know deep down inside, and you've already received confirmation that this is meant to just kind of like either fizzle out or to put on the back burner at this point in time and move forward in another direction. So have confidence in letting go during the month of August. Okay, I'm pulling a shadow work card just to see what kind of shadows might be coming up, what struggles. So this is about perspective, and so immediately I get an image in my mind of the Hanged Man, where it's about seeing things from a different point of view. It says a calm and clear mind is free to see differently. So that's where that rest comes in, where Divine is saying to trust that all will be well. Divine is saying to trust, and when you trust, you can rest. So by resting and relaxing and not worrying, you're going to be able to see things from the perspective of your soul, not of that mind or that mindset that's like anxious and looking at things from the worst possible point of view. And no, it's the part of you that's pure and that's aligned with source energy. And so you are going to see things from that perspective where you're not worried. You're not worried. The month of August for you is going to be about releasing worry and doubt in yourself, because you deserve to believe in yourself, and that's what you are moving towards, is that place where you are steadfast in your confidence. Okay, and that confidence comes naturally to you, Aries, because you know Mars is all about confidence and bravery and courage. So you have it in you. It's just about tapping into it and realizing the power that you have. All right, woman supporting woman. So I see divine feminine energy here. I feel like there's something that you have been looking for, some sense of comfort or some sense of reassurance or nurturing that is going to come from a feminine role model in your life. It could even be someone that you see on television, like if you watch a TV series or something that you just really gel with, it resonates with you, then there could be a character in there that reminds you of someone that just has such a healing energy. Or just look carefully, like don't overlook this really beautiful divine feminine nurturance that's going to come to you through a feminine role model. Okay, it could be a person on a TV show, it could be someone that you know in person, someone that you met virtually, but there will be strong healing energy that comes to you through the divine feminine. And you've got wisdom in play. Our intuition knows more than we do. Yeah, divine is saying to just like check out. From time to time, you can check out and let go of the worries of the day-to-day and just let yourself play. Allow yourself to experience freedom energetically, and like with your schedule, give yourself time off, because that Four of Swords energy is coming through very clearly with that trust that all will be well oracle card. It's like allow yourself to rest. Allow yourself to rest. Okay, I'm going to lay a Celtic cross spread for you. So let's see what energies are coming through for the month of August. Beautiful Aries, what do you have? Divine, 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 what do you have for beautiful Aries? Okay, two more cards for Aries. And then shuffle one more time. Okay. Okay, all right. So you've got Two of Swords for, that's, I'm going to get to that. But I already see that balance and that tendency to sort of overanalyze things and second guess yourself, that tendency is there. So just know that you deserve to move forward with confidence. It's very, very hard to put pressure on ourselves to move forward if you're going to move forward and then not believe in yourself. If you move forward, don't doubt yourself. Or I should say, when you move forward, don't doubt yourself. Okay? Because it's kind of like torture. It's like, okay, I'm gonna be brave. I'm gonna go out here. I'm gonna try this. I'm gonna do this. But then all the while you're saying, oh, this can never work. This is so crazy. What are you doing? That's that negative self-talk. So give yourself, honor yourself as you move forward, okay? And give yourself every opportunity to rest and to enjoy your journey. For your current situation, you have 7 of Wands. So I can already see that there's something that you feel like you need to protect yourself from. And I feel like for some of you, I'm getting family. I'm getting that there's a family situation that you may feel like you need to guard your energy from. This could be a person or multiple people that you are experiencing some conflict with. But with 7 of Wands, there's not only the need to protect yourself, but there is the ability to protect yourself. So everything that you need in any confrontation that you might experience, you don't have to worry or feel anxious. You have the power that you need to protect yourself. The current conflict is Page of Pentacles. So I feel like there's something that has been distracting you or taking your attention away from your, it's like your motivation to move forward in your career, in your creative endeavors, to make money. There may be someone around you that has told you that you're not capable of doing something that you really want to do. And that's where I'm seeing that 7 of Wands come through, where you're like, okay, I've already seen the evidence. I know what it is with this person. I need to protect myself from it. And yes, you do. Divine is saying that that is a necessity. So you'll want to look at energetic protection. There are crystals, there are oils that you can use. I'll put some information in the description box for protection, but there are definitely things that you can do to strengthen your energetic boundaries and protection. So that way you will free up the energy around you and in your mind, which is where it really, really matters, so that this person is not able to throw negativity your way, and then you're focused on that and not on your goals. You're going to be able to protect yourself and then bring your attention and your awareness back to what matters, which is how you're moving forward. For your basis, you've got Knight of Pentacles. So Divine is saying that everything you're going through at this point in time is about learning how to move forward with your endeavors and learning how to put yourself first when it comes to your prosperity, because that's something that is important to you. As a human being, you want to feel secure and grounded and stable. And so financial abundance is a big part of that. So you're learning to put yourself first and move forward and move ahead with your goals, no matter what's going on around you, no matter who has said what or who has done what, you are moving forward with what you know is right for you. For your past, you have the High Priestess. So I see that, I feel like this was an awakening of some sort. This was an experience where you learned so much about yourself and you just said, wait a minute, there's got to be more to it than this. There has got to be more to it than this. I know that this is what I've been told, but this is what I'm feeling. So let me check that out. And you allowed yourself to go into the direction of exploring your spirituality and what you connect with without being told what to do and what religion to follow and what this and that to do. You're really giving yourself that freedom to explore yourself spiritually, and that's really, really beautiful. Just know that on the spiritual path, of course, there are going to be when there's conflict, you feel it, but you also learn from it. And so know that any conflict, because I see that with that 7 of Wands, that you have been facing, you are prepared for this. It is not something that you cannot handle. You are ready for it. and you're equipped with what you need to succeed. For your present, you have the moon. You have strong psychic power. And I feel like this High Priestess was the prelude to this moon energy. You know, the moon card can speak to like things that are hidden, illusions, sometimes deceit. And I feel like you may feel that from other people right now at this point with that Seven of Wands. But what's within you is psychic power. And so you're really tapping into that that dark energy within you that is so innate, and it's just a part of you, and it comes through in dreams and visions, and you may be having experiences within the spirit realm, and so you're awakening on a very deep level. And you know, remember that the awakening process is something that goes on really during our entire lifetime. A lot of people speak about it as if it's something that's just at the beginning of your spiritual path, but I feel like for all of us, our spiritual path truly began when we came into this world. So just know that you are doing so much work and that you are constantly evolving. So as you notice these shifts in energy, it's all a part of the process, and you will always learn and you will always grow from these experiences, okay? For your future, you have the Fool, so you are starting something new. For some of you, this is a relationship. We'll tap into love in just a minute. For some of you, this is like a new attitude about your career and creative endeavors. And because you are saying, I don't care what anybody else has to say, I'm doing what's right for me, it's going to feel like a brand new path. But really, it's something that was meant for you all along. It's just that you're developing a brand new attitude towards it. And so you're opening new doors of success and prosperity for yourself. But for some of you, this is about your career and your money, your finances, okay? All right, so either way, that's a beautiful thing. For your power, you have Temperance. So you have the power of patience at this time. You are able to remain grounded, yet also move forward and think with like this new sense of clarity that you have, where your thoughts, and you're able to align your thoughts with your soul's true path and purpose, because you're more aware of who you are now. You've been through a lot, so you've been able to reflect and say, you know what, that's not who I am. That's not who I am, but this is. And so you are really tapping into the power of alchemy and producing change in your life, meaningful change. Like where you sit back and you say, okay, this right here doesn't feel like it makes sense to me. So how am I going to change this situation to make it work and to lead to my happiness and my ability to be rooted and grounded in who I am? That's what you're doing. You're doing really big things. So I just want you to know that the conflict you are facing right now is like, it's so tiny compared to all of the success and wonder that you are going to step into. All right. For the people around you, you have King of Pentacles. So there's somebody around you who really is like, it's almost like they have this watchful eye, and they are very, I feel like this is more of a masculine being. Now, this could even be a woman with very strong masculine energy, but I feel like they have this like protective and very like rooted, grounded energy. They may be an earth sign, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, but I feel like they're all about their money. They're all about their business, okay? And there's something that they are able to offer you at this time. Now, this could be someone that you met virtually online that has a lot of information about wealth and prosperity. This could be someone that you have, or that you will briefly meet over the coming weeks, that will just give you sort of like a little tidbit of information that helps you. Okay, it's going to help you to feel grounded. And yeah, I feel like this is a person that the word discipline is coming through. I just feel like there's this strong masculine energy from them, even if they are a woman. And you're going to benefit greatly from the advice that they have for you, okay? Or the guidance that they give you. For your hopes and fears, you have the Wheel of Fortune. What is coming to mind is I feel like there's a fear that you have of missing out on an opportunity. Missed opportunity is coming through. But what's also coming through is that this is a fear. And so you don't have to fear missing out on something. You are so beautiful and you are so talented. And so success is going to find you because that's what you are meant to attract in this life. You don't have to worry about, you know, it's like a one-time thing. And if you miss your opportunity, then that's it. No, like definitely move forward with your goals, but you don't have to move forward in fear. Move forward with courage and knowing that you have the ability to do everything that you set your mind to do, okay? And everything that your soul is guiding you to do, okay? All right, now, this is a heads up, and this is what I let you know in the beginning when I laid the Celtic cross spread. Spirit is giving a heads up of the Two of Swords being your outcome, where you may fall into a pattern of like self-doubt, but this is just a heads up. You can change that. So what I recommend is being very intentional about what it is that you are manifesting and who it is that you are. Like, you know, wake up in the morning and set an intention to do everything that your soul has planned for you and to align with what's your truth. And just to know that you are stronger than any conflict that you might face at any point in time. You are stronger. And so you will always win. You will always learn. You will always grow. Okay? All right, let's take a look at love. Divine, what messages do you have for beautiful Aries for love? They're like, it's this one. Okay, you've got love language. So what I want to do, since there's one oracle card that was meant to come out, I'm going to pull a couple cards to clarify. Okay, so you've got love language. Spirit is like keeping it real simple right now. But what I see is that with a love connection, there is like this mismatch at the time, at this moment in time. It's not how you guys typically operate or how you typically communicate where you're mismatched. I feel like usually you're able to connect with one another and come to some sort of resolve if there's an issue, but it feels like right now you're just kind of butting heads. And what I'm getting is that this Strength card it's in reverse. So I feel like both of you are sort of trying to make yourselves heard. You're trying to make sure that you're understood, but yet you're not really understanding one another. And so what Divine is saying is to come back to that love language where you may be showing love in a certain way that's special to you, but yet because of that other your person's experiences in life, they don't process love in that same way. And so what you're doing and trying so hard to do and doing so well, they don't see that as beneficial because their love language is different. This is something that I recommend that every single couple do, because I think that it's really important to understand just for yourself how you express love, how you receive love. And it's very good to take the test together so that you can know your love language as well as your person's love language, and it can shed a lot of light on a situation where there was a lot of miscommunication and misunderstanding before. So check that out. You can Google love language test, and it's a free test that you can take. And then there's a book, and you know, they got all this stuff, all the stuff for you to learn about it. But yeah, try that, because I feel like there's a good essence between you and your person. It's just that there's some things being lost in translation, and the way it's being translated is your actions, your love that you're giving is not being received in the way that you think it is, because we all give and receive love in different ways, and we value love in different ways. So check that test out. I feel like it's gonna bring some clarity to your situation. Okay. All right, let's take a look at creative and this creative endeavors, as well as money. Okay, so you've got counselor, offering, and options. So first of all, Divine is saying that there are a lot of options that you may not have considered before. Give yourself freedom. I feel like you have been locking yourself in, like closing yourself in a square and thinking that you need to do something a certain way. That's where that Celtic cross spread was coming into play, where it's like somebody has been making you think that there's something you can't do, or you're not doing it right, or it's just talk. It's just nonsense. It's just a reflection of their own insecurities. So block that out. Let that go. And as an Aries, as a fire sign, you might just want to let that ignite you and say, oh, okay, you think I can't do this? Okay, watch me, you know, and let it really ignite that fire within you. So if it works to do that, then do it. But if it makes you bitter when you think of what someone else has said, like what you can't do or putting limitations on you, then just let it go. But for a lot of people, it adds to their sense of tenacity and their motivation. Okay. All right, you've also got offering. So Divine is saying to do some spiritual work to manifest abundance. One thing that's really good to do, a lot of people automatically try to manifest money, but what you can set intentions to manifest is ideas for making money. Because, you know, ultimately we need to do the work, you know. We are a huge part of the magic, okay? So it's not just leaving it up to the universe. We gotta get in there and do work, right? So, yeah, set the intention to manifest ways of making money. And that's gonna open up a lot of doors for you, because Divine is saying that you have options. You might just be overlooking some things or looking past some things, focusing on one aspect, where if you look elsewhere, you're going to see that there's so many ways that you can create opportunities to make money. You've also got counselor. So I feel like there is, and this could go back to that King of Pentacles that showed up for people around you, where Divine was saying that there is someone around you who will offer, here it is, who will offer some positive inspiration for making money, some positive advice, okay, for your money making opportunities and ways that you're manifesting money right now, okay? But I also feel like it's a time where you will need the support of someone else who is able to guide you in those places where you feel like it's you just need a little bit of help, a little bit of like a push forward. Okay, so this could be somebody who knows a lot about finances, a financial advisor. And it doesn't have to be somebody that you pay to see in person. You could like find information on the internet for free. but there's someone who is going to inspire you and who's going to help hold your hand through those experiences where you feel like you don't have, at this point in time, you don't yet have the expertise that you need. The guidance that you need will be available to you. Okay? All right, we are going to close with a spirit animal card. Ashe. Let's see what animal spirit is coming to you. All right, I pulled 2. Divine, which one? They're saying this is the one right here. All right, you've got blue jay. Oh my God, I see these all the time. I see cardinals more often, but I do see blue jays a lot in my yard. And they're so beautiful. So that blue color is also the color of the throat chakra, and that's what's coming through. And Divine is saying to speak your truth, to say what you want to say, and to know that your voice is beautiful. So when you use it, it is a gift. You are presenting it as a gift. Every word that you speak is a gift. So value that, and value the power that you have to speak. Okay? Also, Goddess Sarasvati is coming through. She governs the throat chakra. So she is amazing, amazing, amazing. And she helps us with our learning. She helps us with our, if you're into art or music, Goddess Sarasvati is amazing. All right, so the blue jay. Assertive, daring, and universal wisdom. So daring is natural for you, Aries, because you're an Aries. And so you're being called to tap into that bravery that you have. You're being guided to be aware of synchronicities in your life. You are entering a time of intellectual and spiritual growth, right? Because you had the high priestess, and then your power right now is temperance. You had the moon for psychic power, psychic energy. Whoo, Aries, you are getting into it right now. I love it. Okay, yes, spiritual growth. New truths are forming each day. Be fearless. Be fearless about who you are and about what you bring to the table. Trust your gut. Trust yourself. Be your authentic self. Take inspired action, and what you desire will come to fruition. You are manifesting. You really, really are. And you don't need to doubt that. It's time to believe in yourself and to believe in your ability to move in alignment with your soul. Okay? And you're doing a beautiful job of that. So hold your head up, Aries. That's right. Ashe. All right, I hope that this reading was helpful to you. Please be sure to like. You can leave me a comment if you like. And subscribe to my channel. And I wish you peace, joy, and many blessings. Take care.